Hello, I'm going to start doing a series where basically I just do everything in one shot. Specifically for these figures I get for very cheap that are very old and irrelevant. Why waste the time on, you know, spending a lot of time on a figure that nobody cares about? So I'm going to get this out quick. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. I just now thought this would be a good idea as I grab the figure to unbox and talk about. So let's get into it. Starting with the front of the box, you have this Superior Iron Man packaging. Obviously, it looks a little worn down after, you know, I mean, it's been in the store for a couple months, ever since Marvel Zabu. I unfortunately never found this wave in my local stores because it never showed up, unfortunately. I think it was, what was it? It was an exclusive of some type. I don't remember the specific name for this type of exclusive. I know it only showed up at Hasbro.com, Amazon, and I think GameStop officially. And I try not to buy things online, and I don't live close to a GameStop, so I can't regularly shop there. But this was a figure I was really hoping to get, so finding it for $5, $6, technically $5 because I have a discount there, was amazing, and I'm very excited to open this figure up. Here's everyone else on the back of the box. No one I really cared about. I did kind of want this Red Widow and Cable, of course, but Cable was so sought after. You were never going to find a Cable. Everyone else I don't care about. I don't care about Zabu. Let's get into the box. Oh, I bent my nail. That fucking hurt. That hurt so bad. Okay. This out. Blast effects. These blast effects, I just don't like them. Okay, this is Superior Iron Man. That hurt so bad. I need to cut my nails. They're getting too long. They've been growing like crazy. I just cut them not too long ago. Anyways, this is Superior Iron Man. This is a very cool looking Iron Man figure. I have not read the Superior Iron Man comic storyline, but I really want to, specifically because of how cool this design is. I love the all white with the little blue, the power, not power effects, but like power indicators, the power energy flowing through his suit. These would be power effects, which are also blue, but I don't like these power effects because every time they always end up like that, and it looks super wonky. Just no matter what I do, I could have my figure, well, I guess gravity is the main cause for why, but I could have my figure just standing there with like that, and after a while I'll check on it and it's like, which is, you know, I just explained why that happens, but I don't like it. I don't mind them for the feet effects, but for the hand effects, I mean, even that, it's too much for a foot effect. It makes him look like he's doing way too much. I want like a little baby blaster, so it looks like he's just like hovering, because that's how I would pose him, just like a little hover, you know, nothing like he's like blasting through the city. Don't love those. There's two of those. There were hands, right? Yeah, two fist hands. I'm not going to show both of them because why would I? But there are two of them. That is what they look like. This is the figure, though, and the head sculpt. The head sculpt's actually probably my favorite thing about this figure. It looks absolutely insane. I love the hair, the way they sculpted the hair over the kind of cowl type thing. This specific helmet design is so cool. And then the pure white eyes with his little mustache and everything going on down there. Very cool design that they came up with. And there's the famous photoshopped image of Tom Cruise as Superior Iron Man, because, you know, the famous tidbit of he was originally, well, not originally, he was considered for the casting of Iron Man, and it ended up going to Robert Downey Jr., but because that happened, this has always been like a fan theory of maybe he could show up to play Superior Iron Man, and maybe that'll happen. I don't know. It feels like I say Marvel's beneath him, but honestly, with the way the movie industry is anything beneath Marvel? Because like everything kind of sucks right now. Literally everything sucks. It's all on the same level of just shittiness. And I hate to say Marvel shitty because I'm always like like a a defender of Marvel, but I don't like saying that because I don't feel like it needs to be defended. This was supposed to be a short video, by the way. I don't feel like Marvel needs to be defended because I don't think what they're doing is necessarily awful. I just think, it's not incredible. And that's like the standard that we're at is like if it's not incredible, it's awful. And that's ridiculous. And that's kind of how it is with every single movie. And that's what I mean by nothing being bigger than Marvel or nothing being too big for Marvel, because everything is either incredible or bad. And so like Dune was like incredible, but like even people were calling that one mid, and it's like, what? Sinners, people are shitting on Sinners. I haven't even seen that movie, but I know it's probably a pretty good movie, and people are calling it like I didn't like the plot twist. They had to go and make it a vampire movie when they could have just had. Shut up! Just shut up. Enjoy movies. Just enjoy it. Same with Marvel. Enjoy Marvel. You don't have to think this hard about the things that you are enjoying, because it's just made to entertain you. You don't have to have everything be an art piece. It doesn't have to have a deep message. You don't have to like it, but you also don't have to you don't have to make everything bigger than what it is. And anywho, maybe Tom Cruise is too big for that, but then I think about Mission Impossible and I'm like, maybe not. He was in Tropic Thunder. What has he been in besides Mission Impossible and Tropic Thunder in the past 15 years? Tropic Thunder came out in 2008. Anywho, this figure, right? I love the design of it. I don't like the Iron Man design in terms of toys. I don't like the way they sculpt it. I don't like this piece right here, the way it looks, diaphragm cut, but no cut down here. I don't like that. I don't like the options that they go for the articulation. I just think it's a little mid and it needs to be updated. This is probably a 10-year-old sculpt, and it's using the same sculpt as all the other Iron Man, and that's another thing. We've had 1,000 Iron Man figures. All of them are the same, just slightly different colors. The yellow's in a different spot, the red's in a different spot, different power effects, maybe a different head sculpt. That's why I like the Ultimate Iron Man figure so much, because it was so new and so different. This one, a little less so. It is the blue and white superior Iron Man design, but it is the regular old Iron Man sculpt. So I don't know. It's not like the worst thing to ever exist. It is pinless. I thought it wasn't because I saw the pins down here in the knees, which I don't understand that. If you are pinless in the arms, why pin in the legs? Does it cost so much money to just re-sculpt this? I don't understand. I wish I knew how to make toys. I really do, because I don't want to shit on things I don't understand. So I want to know how that decision is made in like a respectful, like earnest way, not in like a I don't understand type of way. It does have these things, which normally these move on Iron Man figures, but these are pinned in there. They don't move. But in terms of articulation, this is exactly what you would get out of any Iron Man figure. It does statue well, and what I mean by that is, you put it in a pose, it's going to look pretty good. Now, if you put on the superior helmet, the head sculpt, he's going to look like he's like talking down to someone, just like, yeah, I'm Iron Man, and I'm superior. So, like, if you put him in a certain pose, he's going to look fine, like he's being blasted away type of thing. Maybe he's had a few too much to drink, or battle damage, whichever. His arc reactor is about to go out or something. I don't know. Maybe he wants to read a book. Maybe he's just reading a book to his child. I don't know. There is no child here, but you could make pretend. In terms of articulation, I mean, you've seen basically everything it can do. It's on the disc up here, swivel here, that can twist around, swivel here. The ankles are surprisingly decent. They go down more than you would expect. They don't go up at all. That's it for that. That's it for that. And that's it for Superior Iron Man in 10 minutes. I mean, that's shorter than normal. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Leave a like, comment. Oh my god. Subscribe. All the things YouTubers ask you to do, just do it for me as well. Now we'll be back with another... I can't say another video very, very soon. Bye.